Right guys, let's start. Okay. Alright my lovelies. I don't know why I feel a bit, I get to this time of the day and I get a bit like, oh, could have a little nap. Okay, let's start into our warrior pose. So we're just going to, I'm just going to turn my hair up in a sec guys. So we're just going to come down and then just hold and then just bring that front hand towards the front inner calf. And the other one comes up towards the ceiling, bringing that hand backwards, take a nice in-breath. And out. In. And out. Last one, breath in. And out. And then come the other way. And again, in breath, take that back hand if you can towards the back knee. Last one. And then back to centre. Well done. Let's come to that other side. So again, back foot slightly internally rotates. You're just going to come down and then just look at that thumb. Take an in-breath through the nose. And out. In. And out. Take that front hand towards the front inner calf. Bring the other one up towards the ceiling. Bringing that hand back. Take an in-breath. And then back leg, reach up, take an inhale. And gently back. Well done. And then come back into centre position. And we're just going to wake up that lymphatic system. So we're just going to, don't overthink this, literally just let your arms just kind of swing. Whoa. Swing. Give your wrist a little bit of a movement. Two. One. And then take your arm all the way around for 6, 5, 4, circle it the other way, 3, 2, 1, and then 3, 2, 1, and then the other way, 3, 2, 1, well done. Keep the feet in parallel, chin towards the chest, hips back, gently float down. Allowing the sit bones to reach up to the ceiling, take an in-breath through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more deep breaths. Last one. And then walk it into your downward dog position. Hips are up super, super high. We're just going to walk 10 lower heel drops. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come down onto the floor. We're going to take our hands slightly forward. We're going to push the mat away, and then we're going to take one leg out to the side, guys, and then all you're going to do is come into a cow pose. It feels a bit weird at first, the movement, and then you're going to come into a cat. And then we're going to come into a cow, and then we're going to come into a cat. And 4 more. 3, Do you know, I went to a farm on Sunday. I don't know if I told you guys when we met my stepdaughter and my gorgeous little grandkiddies. And they had llamas. Oh my God, they were beautiful. And then switch and then go the other side and then again, bum up and round. Again. Three, two, one. And then we're just going to come back into 4-point kneeling and just do 4 normal cow to cows, cow to cows, cow to cats. And lovely. We're going to keep down on the floor. Guys, we will come up to standing at some point, but we'll just, just want to really work a bit more on the floor for a change. So just keep the length through the front of the chest, feet into parallel. We're going to do 4 bridges in our normal position, and then we're going to move our feet away to do 4 bridges in more of a hamstring position. So lengthen through the front of the chest, little chin to chest. Let's take an in-breath through the nose. And then out-breath as we gently roll the lower back into the mat. Try, because we've not got the ball, try and keep the knees in alignment, pushing the feet firmly in. Slowly, slowly bringing the spine away till you are in your bridge position, guys. So the hips are nice and high and level, yeah. And then we're just going to take an in-breath at the top and slowly down. Let's make today's session very much about the health of the spine. So close your eyes. I'll talk you through this next one, and the following 2 I'll just be quiet. I know that's hard to believe. Gently roll the lower back into the mat. Push the feet firmly in to activate the pelvic floor. Gently come away into your bridge position. Hips are high, knees are forward. Breath in. Slowly lower. And just do another 2 in your own time. Last one. Breath in. Slowly down. And we're just going to try something a little bit different, guys. We're going to take our feet further away. We'll feel a bit strange, but really good if you've got tight hips. So we're going to take a breath in. Again, gently roll the lower back into the mat. Lift up into bridge. Feels like you can't get quite as far, but you're getting that length through the hip flexors. A little bit more strength through the back. Breath in. Slowly lower. And again, gentle articulation, lower back into the mat, feet firmly in, start coming up into bridge, peeling the spine away, breath in at the top, slowly lower. Do 2 more, guys. I'm just going to open the door, it's baking in here again. It's been quite cool this morning, hasn't it? But the weather's just, the sun's just come out here. blinds down so at least the sun's out. Well done. And then just come gently down wherever you are and just have that little hug of the knees into chest. Have a little roll around. Just while I'm away, guys, we'll try and make this just a really lovely kind of mobility and postural kind of session today. Yeah, so let's just take the feet back down. Let's just go over a few principles while I'm away. Sometimes it's nice if you just maybe do a video and just kind of go back to basics. So we're going to keep the shoulders down. We're going to give ourselves a nice pelvic imprint release, so rocking that pelvis forward and back. Find your midpoint. Yes, so pubic bone, belly button level and hips. So if you had like a triangle, everything's level. Chin to chest, draw. Belly button, feel like you're scooping it in towards the spine. Nice neutral spine. Take the right leg up and the left. Because we're on the mat, we're just going to bring our arms in. Protract the shoulder blades away, retract them down. Keep them there. Keep the rib cage firmly closed. Take the right hand back, the right leg forward. And back to centre, nice and slow. Imagine you have got, your pelvis is in cement and you're not rocking forward and back to centre. And again, right hand back, right leg forward, back, left leg forward, left hand back. Continue with that for 4. Making sure your breath's even. Doesn't really matter if you breathe out on the way out and in on the way back, as long as it's consistent. I probably breathe out as I take my leg out, in. It doesn't really matter. One more. And then just hold. This time we're going to do the same, but we're going to, slightly different. We're going to take the right leg forward, the right hand forward, back to centre. Left hand, left leg forward. Again. Try not to move the pelvis. I felt mine slightly rock then. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then softly down, one at a time. Arms out to capital T. Glue your legs together. Take the knees to the right, the head to the left. Allow that little rest. Inhale, let the belly rise. Out breath. Draw the tummy in, back to centre. The other side. Inhale, let the belly rise. Out breath. Back to centre. One more each side. Centre. The other way. And then back. And then we're just going to bring our ball into play, guys. We're going to lift it underneath our lung. But again, if you don't want to use it, Serena, I know you're not keen on ball bed, but if you don't want to use the ball, guys, you can do scissors on the mat. So you take one leg up, but imagine that if your back was on the floor, it would be into the mat. So you would be in an imprint as opposed to a neutral spine. So keep contact with the lower back. Either place your hands underneath your head. I like that, but it's harder to balance, so you might want to take hands down by your side. We're going to keep the legs up nice and high. We're going to bring one leg towards us and take the other leg down without letting the pubic bone edge forward like that. Yeah, so we're not rocking the pelvis. And the other side. Keep drawing the tummy in. If you're on the mat, make sure the lower back keeps contact. Do 8 more. 8, 7. The birds are going crazy today. 6, 5, 4, 3. On the 2, just take the leg about halfway down. Just hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up and hug those knees in again. Oh, I've got a really dry mouth. Beautiful. Let's take one foot down, then the other. Lift up out of bridge, take the ball away, come down, and we're just going to take it into a little bit of chest lift. So have the legs in a similar position they were when we were doing that longer hamstring one. So not quite like that, a little bit further away to help the knees. And then we're just going to take the hands underneath our head again, draw the rib cage in and down, so really push the rib cage in and down. Try and keep in neutral where you've got a little gap underneath the lumbar spine. And then we're just going to lift up and we're going to roll onto one shoulder blade and then back to centre and lower down. You're going to lift up, roll onto the other shoulder blade, so it's like a little bit of an oblique twist, back to centre, lower down. Nice and slow lift, elbows wide. And lower. And again. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Oh, I've got a well women's thing today. 2 o'clock, I went to the doctor's. I think the last time I went were about 18 years ago. When, you know, for a proper, I don't know what they do, look at your blood pressure. One more. And then gently down. And then just bring your hands in towards the side of your face. Pump away. 2 more. Actually, 1 more. Did you hear that sneeze then after? And gently down. Oh, and just relax. Just take your feet nice and long. Shoulder blades are on the mat, your chest muscles are wide, and we're just going to lie there just for a few seconds. And then you're just going to take the right ear to shoulder, and then back to centre, the left, and centre, the right. So just get into grips with the mat today, guys. Left. 1 more. Good. And relax. Okay. Let's come into some side leg work. So let's do our clown type work first. So we've just going to, I'm flashing my boobs today, bloody hell. Hips in line with the thigh. This top's a bit baggy, guys, but there is a gap underneath that bottom waist, trying to keep the tummy engaged. And we're just going to keep that core engaged. We're just going to drop and lift. Drop, lift. So your knees bent at a right angle. You just drop in, the thighs in line with the hip bone. The bottom knee is bent further forward. 4, 3, 2, take it up, lengthen and flex, bring it back in, lower down, lift, lengthen, back in, lower, and again, 6 more, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it out, lengthen that leg, take the leg slightly back, drop for 12, take hand over if you can, 7 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just allow the leg just to drop down, just to give it a bit of a rest. I have to go get a glass of water, guys, I've got a really dry throat. And then take it out and then just circle for 6 in one direction, 6 in the other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 in the other, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And then we're going to just exhaust that leg. It might feel exhausted already, mine does today. But we're just going to come over onto the front. And you're just going to push your pubic bone down into the mat. You're going to lengthen the same length of the leg that you've just been lifting. Keep that navel to spine connected. You're just going to lift for 10. Lower. Don't move the back though. Keep the core engaged. It's more about length. 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and then just take it out a few inches back in for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Really good for the glute and the hip. Pull that leg in, so heel into bottom. Take a nice in breath. And out. In. And out. Last one. Beautiful. And that leg, guys, we're going to just bring it back and we're just going to stretch it out. So grab hold of your band and grab hold of it just to your ball. Place the foot of that leg on the other knee. Push that knee away. The sun always decides to come out in this class, doesn't it? Circle that underneath ankle joint unless it's down. I'm so looking forward to diving into that cold Atlantic Ocean. Some people hate cold seas, but I love them. And then grab, and then just hold that leg up, lengthen the other leg, just hold and straighten it. Yeah, nothing else, just bring the toes towards you. And then just anchor the foot in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And then in, take the band in the same, opposite hand, gently across the midline, turn the head the other way. Back to centre, grab the band in the same hand, bring it out. lengthen at the knee. Take that foot away. And then if you've got your ball there, grab it. You can just come over on the other side if you want, or if you want to just see if you can still do a roll up. Take a nice breath in. Chin towards the chest, ribs towards the hips, reaching forward. Release back in. And then back to the other side. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, I've got my drink now. How exciting. Sorry guys, I'm really thirsty. Okie dokie. So, sorry I'm losing my pants. Let's come to that other side. Again, the trick is not to let that top hip bone roll backwards. So lengthen the top, bottom hand, lift up that bottom waist. So you've got this gap here. Yeah, can you see? And then we're just going to literally, we're going to bend at the knee, bring that thigh in line with the hip bone, and we're just dropping and lifting. Drop and lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll try, I'm recording this one guys, and I'll record my Friday morning one this week. So I make sure there's a couple on, I mean there's loads on anyway, but make sure there's a couple of new ones on for when I'm away. Keep moving. And then lengthen. Back in, keep that core tight. Three, 2, 1. Allow that just to bend. Beautiful. And then lengthen, point the foot, keep the bottom waist lifted. We're just going to drop and lift. Drop, lift. Oh, Paula, while you're on babe, my youngest son's just finished his A-levels. He's doing economics, business, geography. And he doesn't think he wants to do uni, he wants to do an apprenticeship, preferably like a degree one, or at least a level 4 in like quantity surveying, or I just wondered if Yorkshire Housing do. I don't know, I got one from Yorkshire Water, but it was a bit, yeah, I don't know, wasn't impressed with the form. And hold and circle. I just wonder if they did an apprenticeship scheme, that's all. 2, 3, 4, 5. I looked on British Gas actually, Serena, but they're trying to recruit women engineers more. And then circle back. Oh, these are hurting today. I'm ready for my holidays. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well done. Oh. And then just gently onto your back again, and then left. Oh, I'm going to keep that down. In fact, I'm going to do piriformis on that one, guys. If you want to do that one, you can. Back to centre, grab hold of your band, bring it up, again nice straight leg, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and then in and out. Sorry, I've got some weird knickers on today. They're just like a little bit like I want an itch, and then 1, 2, you know, you've got a certain fabric on that just annoys you. And then bring it over. Do you remember them leggings I used to have, Serena? I don't know if you can remember. They were from Sweaty Betty, but they had all mesh. Oh my God. I remember in class and then I used to be like, I've got to take these leggings off. And then back to centre. And then bring it out to the side. And hold.
I've got them.
No, have you?
Them blue and black, like a purpley blue black check.
These were just black, but they had like a funny check there, but they were all mesh inside. Have you got them?
No, I've got you've got a pair as well, because I think I should have had a small.
Oh yeah, do you know I haven't seen them for ages?
I remember the Sweaty Betty ones.
Can you remember them? And I get halfway through the class and I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, and apparently loads of people had to take them back. They were like compression ones and they were beautiful. I loved them. I couldn't wear them in the end. I had to throw them away.
And you had some that went all baggy as well all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
She did.
they're meant to be the ones with the large gusset.
Oh, you liked my one with my large gusset, didn't you?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. And then come up, guys, double up your mat. And we're just going to do, you can either keep your feet flat or you can bend your toes. It's a real personal kind of thing, toes really. And we're just going to do a little bit of what we call quadricep lean back. We've probably done it before, but not for a while. But some people really love this. I find it quite tough, but we're just going to tuck our tailbone. So tuck your bum under and then you come back and then back up. And again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 2, hold it, and then just tuck under, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're just going to come up, and so just take one foot in front of the other, hold on, push yourself up. Yeah! Okie dokie, let's do a little bit of our arm action, guys, and then we can do a little bit more strength work in through our arms. But first of all, let's actually do a balance. I don't think we did balance at the beginning. So we've got that there, preferably just as a little bit of a prop. We're going to take our hands on our hip bones and we're going to lift and we're going to circle through the ankle joint for 2, for 3, for 4, and for the other way, 4, 3, 2, 1, pendulum, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pendulum forward and back, 1, 2, 3, 4, beautiful, and then just hold on just to bring it into your tree pose. I'm going to do this in the sea for you, Lorraine, and then hold, or on the top of somewhere, or cliff, hold, not the edge of the cliff. And then over, whoops, and then back down. Again. I'm glad we're going to Portugal actually, because it's only about 26 degrees, which is just perfect, isn't it? Got 2 days in Seville though. I think it's about 38 over there. Oh. And then we're just going to hold. Channel your inner zen. Last one. Well done. If you kept up the whole time, excellent. There was quite a lot of balance there. And then the leg you were stood on, take it to the back. Just push the heel into the mat. Stretching out through that calf. to centre position. Let's go to that other side again. Just have it on hand in case you need it. And then we're just going to circle. Circle back. And a pendulum. 2, 3, 4. Inhale forward. 4, 3, 2. Keep that hip mobile. 1. And then again, obviously if you haven't got the range to bring it to your upper thigh, just take it to the inner one, find that centre. And again, let's do some deep breaths in and out. Try and focus on something. If you find it easier to move, you can take arms up or just lead me into prayer. One more. And beautiful, the leg you stood on. Take it to the back, just push it into the mat to stretch through that calf muscle. And gorgeous. Okay, we're just going to do a bit of rotation of the spine and then we'll just do weights towards the end. So just take your one foot in front of the other, yeah? We're just going to stand upright, keep our shoulders down, take it into prayer. Just in case Kirsty's doing the recording later. Congratulations to lovely Izzy. She's gorgeous, Kirsty's daughter. And then back to centre, she's such a nice girl. And then the other way. Woo. And then back, take palms up as high as you can. Bicep around your ears if you can. If you feel confident, close your eyes. If not, just hold. Gently bring the hands back down towards the heart. I've been trying to take my visual away quite a bit recently. Okay, let's go again. And again, hands, palms in, keep that core engaged, rotation of the spine. Back to centre. Inhale round. Centre. And again. Centre. Centre. Palms up again. Take your gaze either forward or to a little knot in the wood or a little speck on the floor if you feel confident. Close. And gently back down towards the heart. And gorgeous. Okay, pick up. Let's pick up 2 weights for a change, guys. But we'll do unilateral so that one side doesn't feel like it's pulling the other. So we're going to start with, we'll start with the harder ones first for a change. So shoulders down. We're just going to do front raise, sorry. Nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just 4 on one side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. 4 on the other. 4, 3, I never know what that noise is. 2, 1, well done. Back to centre, into abduction for singles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 singles, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 singles the other, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done, and then take it out. These are quite tough, so we're just going to do 6, pull it back in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done, back down, other side, 6, 5, 4, 3, you can see it's sunny, look I've got blind down, 2, 1, it's got a gap in the blind, well done, and then into one foot, just let one shoulder be pulled down by the weight, and then just lift that leg if you can at the same side, or keep the foot on the ground, because biceps are easy guys. I'm going to keep it down today actually. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done, other side, and just stay in a bit longer sun while I'm doing this. 7, it's so hot when the sun's shining. 4, 3, 2, 1, well done, and then we'll just lunge for 10. Again, same weight as the leg that's going down, bicep it for 10, for 9, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done, other side, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, beautiful, and then tricep. So again, whichever way, if you want to do a tricep like this for 12 you can, or your other one, they're both good. Sometimes this one's a bit more controlled, the other one can be a bit of momentum, but whichever one you think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, well done, and then the other one, the weight needs to be central to the head if you're doing it like this. 2, try not to hit yourself guys, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, this arm's weaker, 2, and 1, and gently down, place your weights down, and we'll have a good old stretch of those shoulders. So as always, let's take it into that lovely lateral one, so just reach up nice and tall, and then over. Back to centre, hand on the head, one in front, we're just going to bring it round. it over. Back to centre, out in front, and then pull. And then up high, push in. And then switch feet. Again, push the palms up. Come on over. Back to centre. Take the hand on the, that way, sorry. And then over. Back to centre. Out in front. Cross. And then up. So I'm missing the next 2 weeks, my lovelies.